Hey guys, Randy with Pete's RV TV here today. Another quick tick segment for you. We're out in the shop here at the Burlington, Vermont location, so there will be some background noise. I always want my guys working, right? So anyway, it is that time of year where we're putting the campers away for the winter and we are getting our campers winterized. What do we do with our batteries? I see a lot of people leave the batteries on the front of the unit. They call me up, Randy, what should I do with my battery? Well, this is what I'm going to tell you. So anyway, a battery is filled with acid. It will actually turn back to more of a water state if we let them go completely dead, allowing them to freeze and potentially splitting and cracking. So if we leave this guy hooked to our camper with wires hooked up, this battery is only good for about 2 or 3 days with the amp hour ratings on a Group 24 battery that we supply with a new camper. So what we'll want to do is we want to take this off the A-frame for the winter. We want to bring it inside. We want to charge it before we bring it inside. So what I've got is I've got a little bench charger here. We've got big charging stations here and stuff like that, but this is more what the consumer is going to have and what we'll have at the house. So when you bring that battery off your camper, get ready to store it for the winter. We want to take our charger here and I want to hook it up and I want to fully charge this battery before we put it away. Reason being is a battery will actually decel. We will lose voltage as the battery sits around, even not being used. It's not a constant store of power on a lead acid battery. So we'll lose about 1 volt a month. If we were to leave it out on the camper, it's going to lose a lot more, a lot quicker. Reason being, cold weather will actually decel this battery quicker than, say, 50 or 60 degree weather that you might have in your basement. So hook up positive and negative on your bench tester. Now I want to get this battery hot. The way this battery is going to accept a charge is to really put some good amps to it for about a day or up to about 95%. So I've got it right now. I don't know if Viet can span down here. I've got it on 10 amps. So I'm going to put it on 10 amps for about a day, or again until my battery comes up to about the 95% charge rate. Once I see that, I know the battery's hot, it's accepting a charge very well. At that point, I can bump it down to a 2 amp charge. So now we're going to finish the battery by trickle charging it at 2 amps. And this may take a day or two before you see that gauge on your charger come up to about 100%. So just keep an eye on it. Once it is fully charged, you can go ahead and put it in your basement. Again, storing it in a cold garage, it's going to decel, and you're going to have a dead battery in the spring, and actually sulfation will take place sitting around uncharged for that long period of time, and it won't hold the same charge that it did the year before. Now, I recommend probably putting it on a board or some cardboard or something rather than directly on a cement floor. Reason being, cement has nothing to do with it. It's cold. And if the bottom of the battery is cold, it's going to decel it a little faster than if it's on this board and it's not as cold as the floor. So you may want to check this about once a month, and if you've got a battery tender, put it on it once a month, and that will keep your battery up at a good state of charge so it will hold as much power and store as much power for us as it did the year before. So anyway, end of the season, got your camper winterized, take your battery off, fully charge the battery, then bring the battery inside, put it on a board, a piece of cardboard, something like that in the house, and not a bad idea to check it maybe once a month and just see what we've got for power on there, or hit it with a tender once a month just to keep that battery fully charged so you got a great battery in the spring and you don't need to buy a new one. Thanks for watching Pete's RV TV with Randy today. I look forward to seeing you on the road, and happy camping.